and welcome to another episode of One Mormon and His Dog. Today is Friday, the day before that I go to the temple for the very first time in my life. Fortunately, I got a temple recommend, and I'm going there and I'm going to perform a baptism for my mother who passed away 6 years ago. This is a very important occasion for me. Baptism of the Dead is a very special service that we perform, and it's often misunderstood. No, contrary to ideas, we don't baptize dead bodies, and no, we're not forcing baptism on anyone. My mother has the opportunity on the other side to reject the baptism that I perform for her, but we're doing this service for her, and it's her choice to accept it or not to accept it. So, you know, the idea that we are forcing baptisms on people who don't want it is not true at all. Baptism of the Dead is really offering the opportunity to someone who's passed on to receive the ordinance of baptism who may not have had it during their life. For me, it's a personal thing. It's my mother. It's very important, and I didn't want just anyone else doing it. I'll be performing the baptism, but standing in for my mother will be the absolutely awesome Sister J.C. Sorensen. You know, me and J.C., or Sister Sorensen as I'm supposed to call her, have a very good relationship. She's a very dear friend of mine. Don't tell her I said that, because I also bully her mercilessly. However, Sister Sorensen and I have got a pact that neither of us are going to be mean to each other for the whole day tomorrow. So we'll see if we can keep that up. Now, it's my intention that I'm going to take my camera with me, or at least my phone at times, and I'm going to record as much as possible that we can record. We're not allowed to record inside the temple. That's simply because it's sacred. It's not some sort of super secret. You know, you don't have 13 million people going into temples and call it a secret. That's just stupid. So whenever you hear the secret Mormons, you know, it's just farcical to even think of that, because, you know, 13 million people have gone through it, and everyone, it's open to anyone and everyone to join the church and go through it. So it's hardly a secret. It's just that it's sacred, and a part of our faith is we don't talk about it. Not talking about something is not keeping it secret in the strictest sense. You know, we're not hiding from the fact. I'm not hiding from the fact I'm going to a baptismal ordinance tomorrow, but the actual procedure is something very sacred to us, and it's not something for public display. You know, if you want to call that a secret, you want to call that sort of like us hiding things, so be it. But, you know, reality it's not. You know, 13 million people don't keep a secret. But to me, it's a very important occasion. You know, my relationship with my mother was very special to me. She's a great loss to me even now. I, you know, would love it dearly to be able to talk to my mother today, tomorrow. But I can't. And this, I think, is the best way that I can really honour her. I've not really had the opportunity to do that. I went to her funeral. What do? I gave a speech and I said goodbye, but did I do anything to honour her? I don't think so. So anyway, you know, the next scene you'll be seeing here will be me on the way to the temple with the sisters, and another one of my newly baptized converts, Terry Brands, is also going to be there. Fortunately, she's driving us down there, so I can film it, at least until we get into the temple and after the temple. And I hope you enjoy it, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will be happy to find the answers for you. Thank you.